Chris Helder.
How busy we are today. Everybody in this room's got emails. Everybody in this room's got things they got to do. They got phone calls to make. We got text messages to send. Everybody in this room's got places to be. And here we are at the end of the conference. I'm sure they're stacking up and stacking up and stacking up. And the reality of it is, we live in this society today, which is very much, if I looked at the difference between a to-be and a to-have, we live in a to-have society. When I say we live in a to-have society, everybody's probably sitting here today and they're going, oh, we got to set these goals, which is good. We got to set the goals. We got to get them done. The challenge for you to go from here, once we set these goals, is to make the shift from to-have to be. We live in a society today where kids come home and they've got their pictures that they've drawn, and they come in with the picture and they say, Mom, Dad, look at this. Look at this. I want you to see the picture I drew. And of course, what happens is parents go, that's great, fantastic. I'm just going to finish cooking dinner. I'll be with you in just a second. People walk in the door and they say, hey, sweetie, how's your day? Yeah, good. I'm just going to check my emails. I'll be right with you. We have a society today where we're starting to look at the back of people's heads. In fact, let me ask you this. How often with your sellers, when you go see your sellers, how often can you tell me the color of their eyes? How often can you tell me the specifics about what they were wearing? The specifics of the jewelry around their neck? How much can we talk about because we're actually in the moment with people? That we start to look at people and spend time with people. There was a 60 Minutes episode about 3 weeks ago in Australia about the bear man in Alaska. I don't know if you saw this here, but there was this bear man lives in Alaska. You've actually got to land a plane to get to his property. And the bears come to his house. This guy was amazing. He could attract these wild bears, and he would feed these bears, and they lived on his property. The 60 Minutes reporter was a little bit nervous. In fact, the 60 Minute reporter was standing there with his walking stick, and this wild brown bear was there. And he goes, is he okay? Is he okay? He's saying to the bear man, is everything all right? He said, I feel very uncomfortable here. The bear man said, why do you feel uncomfortable? He said, look at the bear. He said, I'm looking at the bear. I see the teeth. I see the claws. I see the, I'm looking at the bear. He goes, you're not looking at the bear. He goes, I want you to look at the bear. He said, if you look at the bear, you can see that his hair's not standing on end. His ears aren't back. His claws aren't showing. His teeth aren't showing. In fact, look into his eyes. He said, I'm trying to look. Now, it's easy for me. I've got the TV. I said to my wife, that's salespeople. She said, what? I said, that's salespeople. So often, we're so afraid in a declining market, in a negative market, in a market where there's a lot of negative press. We're so afraid of seeing the teeth and the claws that we forget to look at the bear.
Chris Helder.